Welcome to another edition of Working with ALS. And today we'll be talking about using voice access, in this case, switching modes. My name is Steve Hughes. I have been working with ALS for a couple of years now, and as a result, have been lost the functionality in my arms. So I use a lot of voice access. So let's get kicked off here. You can switch the modes inside of voice access to go between dictation, command mode, and default mode. They may not have the result that you would like or what I expected. So I want to walk through that a little bit with you so you know what to expect when you're switching modes. So let's get right to it. As we get started here, we're going to be working in Word, and we'll use that as give you the ability to see the differences between the different modes as we move forward. All right. What we want to do here is, as you can see here, we have a Word document ready to go. So we're going to turn voice access on and look at the various modes. Voice access, wake up. To begin with, you will see that we are in default mode, and dictation will work as long as we're in a proper place for dictation to work, period. Such as a Word document or something like that, period. Now, as we move forward, there are a few things to be aware of that make dictation tricky when commands are available as well, period. For example, we can use the word click in the middle of a sentence, but not at the beginning because it actually initiates a left click, period. Enter. Click. It actually performed a left click on the document, but did not actually type the word click. We can use the keyword type in order to have it initiate a type. I think I lost my dictation spot. Hold on a second. There we go. Period. Type, click the button as you see it. Period. This keyword as well as open are two of the hardest keywords to use in the context of dictation. Period. So the natural inclination is to switch voice access over to dictation mode. So let's try that and look at what happens. Period. Enter. Dictation mode. Now you will notice in the upper right corner, let me get my cursor up there. You now see it says which mode we are in. Period. We now have the ability to use keywords easily. Period. Click the button you are looking for. Period. As you can see there, I did not have to use the keyword type in order to actually type out that word. Period. There are some nuances, though, in using this feature set. Period. Typically, when running dictation, we might need to capitalize words. Period. However, the capitalize command will not work as expected when dictation mode is on. Period. Here's my example. Capitalize that. Instead of actually capitalizing the word example, it chose to spell out the keywords. Period. This is similar to commands such as select and delete as well. period. What this means is if you're in dictation mode, a number of the commands will not work that you're expecting to until you switch back to command mode or to choosing the default mode, period. New line. The other command that doesn't work as expected is the command for enter, as it is also considered a command word and will not allow you to use it here. You need to use the other phrase instead, which is also in Office 365. Period. New line. Default mode. As you can see in the upper corner, it switched to default mode, which means it does both dictation and commands now. Period. Capitalize that. Capitalize now. Three. Move to end of line. Now you have the ability to dictate and command in default mode depending on what you're trying to accomplish. Period. When we switch to command mode, we will no longer dictate, as illustrated here. Period. Command mode. Once again, you can see in the upper right corner that we are now in command mode. You will also notice that it constantly says it's ignoring our utterance because it is not a command. Move to beginning of page. Select paragraph. Delete. Now you can see that it ignores everything else we're saying except for those words that are considered commands. So this is helpful if you have to do some modifications that don't require spelling anything out in particular using dictation. These commands may be helpful in some instances, but you need to plan for the unexpected consequences of using them, including not having specific dictation commands available to you while dictating. Period. Switch to default mode. While it can be frustrating to work in default mode, where you actually can sometimes have issues with command words, at the end of the day, it's the easiest method I have found to work with voice access in this context. Period. I would encourage you to try them out and try the different ways it can be done to verify what works the best for you in any given situation. I hope this was helpful to you, and hopefully you learned one more thing about using voice access. Take a moment, like, share it with someone who might need to understand this, and I hope it was helpful, and look forward to talking with you next time. Have a great day.